So if you think about it, let's run the numbers. So if somebody has, for real, built this little home and it does indeed cost $500,000, why does it cost $500,000? Because before you even get out of the ground, to get all of your approvals, to provide all the utility connections, you're over $100,000 just to even get out of the ground, right?
Right. Well, let's talk about the approval process so people understand, right? Is housing a right? It's pretty close to a right, but in order for it to be provided, there's got to be a profit in it. Some of the worst housing is, for lack of a better description, government-run housing, right? But they're just not good at it. I'm not saying government doesn't play a role in this, they 100% do. So the problem in Princeton, like you said, for a builder is, wow, I could build 2. I could actually maybe make a little bit more profit with 2, which they theoretically would, but the town is going to torture me to death. That means you bought the parcel, it's sitting empty, you're not doing anything with it, your money is being held in that parcel, now you're not making money on your money, and that's what people in business want to do. They want to make money on their money. If everybody here is listening to this and they have an employer and they're in a job, they're employed because that business makes a profit, unless they're working for a not-for-profit, right? And in that case, the not-for-profit either has to go to the government or private sector for people who make a profit and get their money. Like, that's the deal. Profit's not a negative thing. So, the builder now has money out that they're getting tortured to death by the town. And, a frustration is that people want housing, people want solutions. But when housing, like the new master plan was proposed, people freak out because it doesn't, I think you said, fit their vision of what it should be or what it was. But nothing's what it was. I mean, we don't use whale oil in lanterns anymore either, right? We don't put asbestos around pipes anymore. Fen's bad. Why? Because we learned that those things are bad. So from the perspective of housing, I think because you live in it and it's personal, that change is hard. But at the end of the day, one of the biggest things that has to change, and it's probably going to change at a state level before it will at a municipal level, right? The state will have to mandate that housing gets fast-tracked and a municipality only has an X window to deal with a housing application, because the towns will sandpaper builders' skin to death to prevent housing. And they do it because somebody with deep pockets gets upset, or a neighbor with deep pockets gets upset, and they can hire lawyers and they can litigate. Something's got to give.